carefully down. About
Good evening, everyone. We are very, very, very late. Trying to put my children together to come here is not a day's job. Can anyone hear me? Please, if you can hear me, let me know so that we can start immediately. We are already very late. Can anyone hear me, please? Good evening. No one is hearing me. Okay, good evening. They can hear me. Good evening, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. So, our topics for today, we are going to be talking about how to get pregnant fast with low AMH, how to improve your ovulation naturally, and what was the last one? How to increase your fertile mucus and how to support your implantation. So it's about coming at the mommy. I want to, I kai. Children, God should forgive, help me. So this thing is this simple, and we are suffering like this every day. So this hormone is very, very important, but it's not as important as it is always rated. It is overrated. This AMH. You know, people will come into my DM and be saying, hey, this my AMH is low. It means I will not be giving birth again. Who said this one? Like, who told you this? They say I must go for IVF. I should use donor egg. And I'm like, calm down. Who is telling you all this? They say that if your AMH is low, it means all your eggs are finished. I was like, I'll just be laughing. And you know, when somebody is trying to conceive and this person is telling you their problem, especially if it's the what they got is coming from their doctor, and you are not a medical doctor, what they got is coming from their doctor, and you you are not a medical doctor, you know, you are just a nutritionist. You are gathering herbs and food and giving them, let me put it like that, and then you are trying to tell them that this thing that they are telling you is not as bad as it is. They think this woman doesn't even know what she's talking about, because it's not doing you now, and she just wants my money. So even though she doesn't know what I'm talking about, she just wants to say she's talking about it. She just wants to claim that she knows it, you know. So sometimes when people are so worried about this thing, I try not to make it look simple as it is. I understand with them and I say, okay, we are going to help you. And then a few months on the program, they're like, my doctor said my ovaries are looking like a baby. So I said, this is not the same doctor that told you that if you go and do donor egg, you don't have egg again. You know, so today we are going to be talking about this anti-Mullerian hormone, AMH. So this test measures hormones, the hormone which correspond to our egg count. how many eggs you have that are reserved in your, how many eggs you have in your ovarian reserve, how much is remaining, is this the end of your fertility, as this hormone is low, does it mean in the next cycle you won't be producing any egg again? But this AMH, we even carry it when you are pregnant, your baby carry it. That's why when you go for, there are some in developed countries, you see that people say from 8 weeks they can find out the gender of their child. It means that when you are pregnant, the AMH determines the sex. It's one of the contributors. It's not only it. It determines the sex of the child they are going to have. So when they measure you in pregnancy, even if you are as early as 8 weeks, and they take your blood and they test your AMH, I don't know whether they have a way of getting it through the cells of the fetus. I don't know, but what I know is it's done through blood. So when the AMH is very high, it means you are going to have a baby boy, because once it's very, very high, it stop female reproductive organs to come. And the only child that cannot have female reproductive organ will be a male child. So if you are pregnant and they test you as early as 8 weeks, and they say you are going to have a child, a male child, it means your AMH is very, very high. And it's only male fetus that can have very high AMH, because it's going to stop them from producing female reproductive organ. And then the female babies have very low AMH when they are in the womb. So once they test your blood and they find out that the AMH is very, very low, almost to nothing, they say, okay, this is a female child, because you don't need that much as a female baby, so that it will be okay. But when it's very high, they say you're going to have a baby boy. And 99.9% of the time, if it is not a medical condition, that child must be a male child. That is the first row of AMH in a human. You start from the womb. So that is the first row of AMH in the womb. And then in adult female, where am I? Am I jumping? Okay, sorry. In adult female, the cell that is inside the follicle of the ovary produces AMH. They say the egg is a cell. Everywhere they're talking about cell in our body. So we are saying that cell that is inside the follicle of the ovary produces AMH. That is why when they test you, they're saying AMH is low, AMH is normal, AMH is high, because it is found inside of the cell. It is found inside of the follicle. So and follicles are very tiny fluid sacs that contain the ovary. I'm trying to, my husband always say me I'm a lecturer, I'm not a teacher. I'm trying to put it out. I don't know how to put it. Okay, let me come again. The follicles are tiny fluid-like sacs in the ovary that contains and they release the egg. So they're talking about the cell. There is a cell inside of the follicle. There is a cell inside the follicle of the ovary. So that cell, it is what they are testing. So when they test that cell and they see that it is low, they will tell you AMH is low. If it's high, they will tell you AMH is high. If it's normal, they will tell you it is normal. If AMH is something that is going to, once they say it's low, it means all your ovaries are done. Like you are not going to produce new ovaries. It shouldn't be fluctuating. It fluctuates from month to month, and then it shouldn't be going high or low. It should just diminish once and go. AMH is not that much of a problem when it comes to our fertility. Because what we are talking about is when, let's say, normally as a human being, generally, both men and women, When you are small, your cells are regenerating on their own, on their own, on their own. Then it gets to a point, maybe you reach like 30, 35, and then the eggs go down. No, sorry, your body slows down, like your body stops. Let's say maybe you get to age 35 and your body says, okay, where are we going? Are we going forward or are we going backward? Okay, let me stop here and see. So when you get to, let me say, age 35, if whether you are a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. I'm not talking about only the women now. Your body slows down and it says, okay, now I am going to progress only if you take care of me. But if you don't take care of me, I am going to go backwards. If these cells don't get old, then nobody will get old. Nobody will don't get stuck. Then nobody will get old. You see, men will not get old, women will not get old. But you get to a level in your life where all the cells in your body stop regenerating fast. They are slowly regenerating. They get to a point where they even stop. That's why you see people getting old, getting wrinkled. So when it comes to the female body, by the age of 25, let me say by the time you are very young, this AMH level, they start peaking at the age of, let me say that from 15, when you become an adolescent, the AMH level starts to peak, then starts to go high, and then it peaks when you get to 25. It gets to 25, it becomes so high, not above normal, like it is normal, stable. Even that's why you see even a young girl that is not eating healthy, to some extent, you test them and they are falling within the range, like they are doing well. Even though sometimes they are not doing really well, but they are trying within the range because their body is fast reproducing. They are doing really, really well. But then when they start getting to 30, it starts going down because the body is trying to slow down so that you can start aging. So when it comes to AMH, even a 50-year-old woman can have a better AMH than a 35-year-old woman. It depends on how they are living. So let's say you have, I don't know how many eggs a woman is born with, because you hear they say you are born with all the eggs, so they are going, so take care of the one that is remaining. That is a big lie, please. Please, people should stop disturbing you if you are trying to conceive. That is not true. I don't want to say that is a big lie. That is not completely true. Because what happens is this cell inside the ovary, inside the follicle, is there and is waiting for you. So what you're supposed to do is, which example will I give now? Um, I'm trying to have a better example that all of us can understand. Okay, so it's like your body has reached a level now. All these follicles, all these, let's say you were born with 2,000 eggs. Yes, they are there. You are releasing them every month. They are there. But then they don't, everything is not coming to ovulate every month. Because even if, no matter how fertile you are, you cannot ovulate more than 6 eggs in a month. At most 6. In short, sometimes the normal number is, let me say, 2 for women who are very fertile, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes when you see multiple children, you are seeing that because there are some identical twins are inside, some are even identical triplets inside. It is very hard for you to get quintuplet, quadruplet, sextuplet. That quadruplet, yes, you can find fraternal, but quadruplet, sorry, quintuplet, sextuplet, and the rest that you might not find identical inside, because you cannot release 10 eggs at a go. So what you need to do is, these eggs are there, but if you don't take care of these cells, they are getting dim. Just like maybe you own a lamp, and this lamp, there's no kerosene inside again. If you don't top up the kerosene, it will start going down, 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 down until it will off. But once you top up the kerosene, it comes up again. So what the AMH does is inside the cell. So once you don't take care of that cell, the cell starts going down. It's just like you're hungry, you've not eaten. There's no way you'll be agile, you'll be weak. And if you continue like that for up to 40 days, you will die. So it's the same thing with the eggs. If the follicles, the cells inside these follicles, that particular um, cell that inside this way that is producing AMH, if you don't take care of it, it depends on what you are feeding it. If you don't take care of it, it might go very high, and then your egg quality will be very bad. You might have PCOS, egg function will stop, they will stop growing, they will just be stagnant there, whatever is remaining will be there. But when you start taking care of them, they start blossoming. You see that even the MH that was very bad will start coming because all the eggs are there. Whatever is remaining is still there. They say it declines with age. Yes, because that is where the body starts going backwards. Your body is not going forward again. So it will definitely go backward as far as the body is going backwards. Everything in your body, even the sperm cells. The only thing is, the only advantage is the sperm cells, they reproduce more fast. They reproduce every day, unlike the female eggs that are there. So whatever is there, whatever you feed it, is what it will come. So if you had, let me say you have 5,000 eggs remaining and you don't take care of them, you go for test, your doctor will definitely tell you you have no single egg because whatever is there is dying. And as they are dying, they are not going to be detected in the blood. They are not going to be detected on the scan. They are not going to be detected anywhere. But once you start taking care of them, they will start blossoming as if it's a plant that you're watering. They'll start blossoming. So even when they test the AMH, it is not even the entire egg that you have that they're talking about. It is for that month. That is why sometimes you see that for this month, you go for AMH test, they will say, it is very bad. Next month, it has come up. Maybe because you just relaxed, you just rested, or maybe you just treated the malaria, and then this month they say it has come up small. Why is it coming up? If they say the number you have there, it is what is remaining, and fertility has finished. If it is true, then it should never ever come up again. I have clients on my program right now, 43, 45, whom the doctor said there is no single egg. AMH is bad, like is zero, is a right, and you can never carry your own child. Now, if not because of confidentiality, I will call their names and they will come. They have gone for IVF with their own eggs. Some have mixed their egg with donor eggs because the doctor said because your old is good, you are becoming old, your age is going, it's good for you to add the ones that are more healthy. They will come, they will send me messages, they are crying out of joy. I'm like, this thing is not a big deal. They only made it they only made it to look like that so that you can take yourself serious. It's good to make people or to keep people on their toes. But then again, apart from that, the fact that AMH can improve and can increase, because there was a time I was trying to conceive my second baby. This was around 2019. And then I went for scan and they said there was no baby, there was no egg at all. I did not have any egg. Like I'm not producing anything. And I was like, this guy, it is your sperm that is not there. That same month, I came back. I started taking oats, started taking supplements, started eating. I conceived Eliana. She will be 3 years old on the 30th of this month. That was the same month that they told me I have no egg. So what happened? Is it that I went to steal another egg as I was sleeping? The Holy Spirit planted a new egg. It is possible. But because I came back and I did something different, because they told me I conceived her that month and I was selecting sex and I still got the sex, a girl. So what happened? Because there was something there that was not being taken good care of. But immediately I heard that if you are not taking care of this thing, you might end up not having anything. I came back and I wore my shoe, and behold, I had a baby. So if they say AMH is low, it's just for you to take care. There are some people that are in their 30s. Women in their 50, their 40s, 48, 47 have better AMH than them. And then when they say AMH is low, AMH alone cannot determine whether you are fertile or not. Very, very, very tiny like this. So AMH is very, very important only for people who are going in for IVF. When you are going in for IVF, they need so many eggs with good quality, because a woman that have 5 eggs alone is 5 very good eggs is 100% better, more qualified to be pregnant than a woman that have 20 eggs. Well, only 2 or 1 will end up reaching blastocyst, sorry. So at the end of the day, it is not even about quality, it is quantity. It's not even about quantity, it is quality. It is good to have plenty option, but then the little that you have, it is good to have plenty option, but then the little that you have, what is happening to it? Bad egg quality, poor egg health is much more scary than low AMH, because low AMH does not necessarily mean your egg quality is poor. There are some people that their AMH is low, but that little they have is very, very, very good. And when it comes to conception, you just need one beautiful egg like this, one egg to have 3 children, because that one egg can give you identical triplets. That one egg can give you twins. That one egg can give you a healthy baby. So you need just one egg to be a mother of triplets. You need just one egg to be a mother of twins. So even if at all we are going to agree that AMH is low and you have only one egg, what are you going to do about that one egg? Because today I am here to tell you that poor egg quality is worse than low AMH. Then when you combine the low AMH with poor egg quality, that is when my clients said they have poor egg quality and low AMH, my heart used to jump, because that small one that is there, that is you can see on the scan, in the blood self, is not good. But when you go and take care of them, those other ones that were dim because you were not taking good care of them will start coming up. I had a client that they said there was no single egg, like three cycles straight. I told her, ma'am, relax, don't worry. Even if it means doing donor egg, you do, but let's try so that you can have a healthy uterine environment. And then let's try and see if there can be 1 or 2 eggs. 4 months on this program, this woman went there and they saw up to 5 follicles. They stimulated her, got 15 follicles. This is a 44-year-old woman that the doctor said no single egg, 3 straight. So what happened? Only healthy living. I have women here, 46, 47, who are getting pregnant naturally, who have done IVF 5 good times with donor eggs that did not work. Donor egg that the doctor said is healthy because the girls are healthy. It failed. But they came on this program, did for 12 weeks, did for 24 weeks. It depends on how long they want to stay on it, but the minimum is 12 weeks, 3 months. They go, and then these women become, all of them are mothers. I had a client in 2021. She had done 2 failed IVFs, and she came. She was so concerned. I told her, ma, don't worry, do everything in your power and leave the rest for God. She did it for 6 months, went in, and today she's a mother, a proud mother of triplet boys. I posted her testimony on my page. You can check if you think I'm lying. My pastor will say the man with the evidence is not at a mercy of argument. You can check. Triplet boys. There was another lady. That one, I didn't post her testimony because she didn't bring it to me, but she mentioned my name on someone's page, and a lot of people came, and she came and we chatted, but I didn't post her testimony. She was trying for 7 years. I've done IVF, it didn't work. She did the program, went back, had triplet boys. So these are people that the doctor will say you have very, very low AMH. In short, even your air quality is a write-off. Go and do donor egg. I'm not saying donor egg is bad or it's not the right thing. I'm only saying give your body time, give your body a chance. Our bodies are wired very wonderfully. If you allow your body, you will see what it will do. You'll be like, is it me that the doctor said I cannot produce egg? Is it me that they say AMH is low? AMH is low does not mean all the eggs in your body are finished. That's not possible. They are still there. But as you are aging, they are aging with you. So as you are going to improve, taking all those collagen so that you not wrinkle, that is how the egg cells too will be blossoming, and they will come out, because all the eggs are still there. But when you don't take care of them, definitely they will not be there again. All of them will die, and you will not find anything. But when they start telling you they are not seeing them, they are getting low. It means they are not seeing them, they are getting low. It means they are not healthy again. So they are not healthy again. So they are dimming, they are retiring. But when you water them, when you nourish them, they will start coming out. They will start coming out. That's why you see women come out and the doctor say there's nothing there. You have one. I saw only one follicle. And then tomorrow they go, they see 10, they see 5, they see 7. If you have 7, which means you can be the mother of all nations now. Because if you decide to release 3, and then 3 multiplied by 3, you don't born 6. The next year you come, you release 2. 2 multiplied by 2, you don't born. You whatever level you are, you can give birth to the number of children that you want. There is nothing on earth like AMH has finished. No, 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 no. Even a 20-year-old that ideally, scientifically, is supposed to have good AMH level, we have very poor AMH, because these days they are smoking, they are drinking alcohol, they are doing all manner of things, taking marijuana, doing a lot of rough things that their body. You see a 25-year-old lady is looking at a 50-year-old woman. You will not even know that you are older than this person until sometimes maybe when they talk or they behave, you say this person is not behaving like a 40-year-old, because a 40-year-old cannot be, except they are retarded. That's when you believe that these people, because it is not just for the women, even the men. Even the men. So they are more focused on the women. So they make women under pressure. You see women come into a demon, they are in a hurry. This is somebody telling me I just had a fade IV, I'm going for next one. Like in my next cycle. No, 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 no. You need to rest. You need to rest, because your body will do what it needs to do if you rest. There are some people that truly they must go for IVF. Yes. And there are some people that truly they will use donor eggs. Yes. But you will carry that pregnancy if you take care of your uterine health. If you if you take care of your uterine health, if you nourish your body. But that AMH alone cannot determine your fertility. AMH does not determine whether you are fertile or not. Because even if you have a good AMH and you have blocked tubes, you have adhesions, you have fibroids that are blocking your tubes, you have chronic infections, you have endometriosis, then you will still not get pregnant. You will still be infertile. Your husband have low sperm count. Like there's so many things that are out there that are more scarier than AMH. They only magnify AMH and everybody is running helter skelter. My AMH is bad. No, 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 no. It is good to give it attention, but it is overrated. That is what I am here to say today. AMH is overrated. Take care of yourself. It is a good thing. But do not go overboard, because you have bigger issues. If you know the kind of issues that are there when a woman is not ovulating, your AMH is good. You have enough egg in your this thing, but they are not good. How then do you ovulate? Just like when you tell a man you have 100 million sperm count, but then the morphology is very bad. The morphology is 5 or 10 or 20 as against at least 50%. That's the same thing as somebody that have normal AMH and then the air quality is bad. How then do you get pregnant? You are all about, hey, I want to get pregnant. Hey, my AMH is low. You are leaving the thing that is disturbing you. The real issue is staring at you. You are there distracting yourself with AMH, that even if you have only 3 follicles, only 3 eggs, and you work on them, they will work for you. You will even have, if God decide to give you three, that is 9 children, of which I don't want to have 9. I don't want to be the mother of all nations. Not be only me, God say my born. The mandate was given for all of us that we should multiply and fill the earth. Even if you have only 2 and God decide to bless you, you have plenty children. So the major concern, it is good to give it attention, especially for women who are going in for IVF. It's good to give it attention, but don't go overboard with AMH. When you are trying to balance it, balance AMH with every other thing in your body, because you need to work on your entire body. So how do you now balance your AMH? How do you now get pregnant, even if you have low AMH, and even get pregnant fast? Number one, you have to work on your digestive system. Many times, when you improve your digestive system, you improve your ovarian reserve, you improve your air quality, because it allows the body to get back to balance and focus on the normal things that it's supposed to focus, instead of all the areas that it was trying to, okay, let me go and help your digestive system, let me go and help your gut health, let me go and help your lungs. Your immune system is low because your digestive system is not functioning properly, and with this immune system, your body is not going to allow you to ovulate, so that you don't carry a baby and die while trying to push, or you don't carry a baby and miscarry when you get to your second trimester. So your body is fighting because your digestive health is very, very bad. Once you improve your digestive system by eating more of fiber, eating good food. When I say good food, I mean you're eating healthy foods, like um, you are including vegetables in your meals. You are taking fruits. You are taking smoothies. You are taking things like oatmeal, oat flour, and the rest. You are taking berries. You are taking multivitamins, so that your gut health will be steady. Your body will be balanced, and then your body will now come back to thinking about you reproducing, because you are meant to reproduce. But when you are not healthy enough, your body will keep that on a hold. Some people ignore all that issues. Some people ignore all that issues that are disturbing them, and they are more focused on, I want to get pregnant. I want to get pregnant. But they don't know that their BP is not stable. Their blood sugar is dancing everywhere. Today is high, tomorrow is low, next tomorrow is normal. All those things are helping and not allowing you to get pregnant. That's why you see people with those kind of issues. Most times they get pregnant, they miscarry. A few of them die during the process of pregnancy. Some of them are very, very high risk that they have preterm babies, because your body is complaining heavily. Take care of me before you can go and get pregnant, because the AMH that you're worrying about is not even the issue. But when you do this, it will improve. Hormones will be balanced. Womb will be nourished. The implantation will happen, and you carry the pregnancy. You see people having arthritis, your joint is paining you, even in your normal healthy body. When you get pregnant, you have pains everywhere, and then you already have plenty pain. How then do you intend to carry a full pregnancy to go and deliver? You keep being on the sick bed. You keep being on the sick bed, and then you are calling you high risk. Why on a normal day you are supposed to be carrying this pregnancy and be jumping down for self? Nothing will happen to you. But because you didn't take care of these things, you were busy trying to get pregnant, and all these things came and then join the pregnancy. Sometimes better, baby is not breathing, baby is not, they are running everywhere, because you did not take care of yourself before conception. When people come on my program say they are running everywhere, because you did not take care of yourself before conception. On my program saying you have to give yourself time, they think I am being maybe irrational, I am heartless. You see them sending me horrible messages, insulting me, and I'm like, this woman. Some of them will even go until they go and jam the rock. They will not come back, and they start telling me how this one happened. But I told you. But we are always in a hurry. Even me, I'm in a hurry. But in that hurriness, do the right thing for your body. And then another thing that will help in improving your AMH, your air quality, and your overall health is stress. Change that thing that is making you stressed. Sometimes it is not easy, but at least I used to emphasize on the only time you have to sleep, you need to close your eyes and drop your phone, because sometimes you are looking at your phone, you discover that it's 3 a.m. and you have to get up by 5. You need to drop that phone even if you don't have time at all, and the time you got home, you cook, you took your bath, is 2 a.m. If it means turning the phone off, turn it off, and look for something alarm that will wake you up by 6 or 5 that you're supposed to just have a deep sleep alone nourishes your egg. It nourishes your egg cell, it nourishes your brain cells. And another thing, I've already spoken about the diet. You need, I have spoken about the egg, the sleep as well. You need to meditate. Start meditating. You can sit in one place. Like your mind can try to play tricks on you. You'll be thinking, ah, oh, I did not remove that soup from the fridge. Hi, I didn't wash that pan that I kept there. Your mind will dance, but just be focused. Once you can close your eyes. When you see white people doing meditation, sometimes when I was young, I see these people and they are so boring. Like, what are you doing there, sef? I will laugh. I will laugh at them. I'll say, Kai, thank God I'm not white. But why do you go and sit in one place and be doing like that? It's not nice, you know. But when I started attending fertility seminars, paying for fertility schools, I discovered that helps a lot. That helps a lot. Once you are focused, you are in one place, all your stress, in short, your body is, if you look inside your body, everything is running back to normal. When you don't have, when you have low blood oxygen in your blood, everything, you are feeling dizzy, you are not breathing well, there's not enough oxygen to your womb. That's why you see people, they say the baby died in the womb. Sometimes you see yourself, you're out of breath. You're out of breath even before pregnancy. Pregnancy women generally, their second name is out of breath, breathlessness. Then you are out of breath, you are not rested, you are not meditated, you are not eating well, you now want to carry belly. The oxygen was not enough. They now tell you the baby died in the womb. But we, of course, in Africa, it must be the devil. But you know, I agree, it's the devil, because the devil will lead you to being careless. The devil will lead you to saying, ah, God will protect me and my baby. God is not a miracle, not a magician. He's a miracle worker. He will meet you at the junction. He's a covenant keeping God. Covenant means you do your part, he will do his part. Not that you come and relax, that God says. God say, but he gave a covenant. You will do your own part, God will do his own part. So please, if you are trying to conceive and they tell you that your AMH is low, it is not as bad as your air quality is low. And nobody should deceive you. Some people say, even if it was the air quality that was low, so I would have known. I'm like, what? It's just like they tell you that they want to cut your leg, and you say, even if it was my heart that they were going to remove, so I would have been okay. No. If you are better off with a low AMH than a poor air quality. That is why, because of that, I have quality. That is why, because of that, I have put together a very comprehensive um, program for people with low AMH and poor air quality. Very, very comprehensive. We call it the ovarian function plan. I have a client recently, I think I posted, the 48-year-old woman that went for IVF and it was successful. That was the program she did. The ovarian function plan program. That was the program she did. So if you are here listening to me today and your doctor said you have low AMH, ovarian reserve, and then you have poor egg health, or one of those, you can come and meet me after this live, and you will be on that program. All programs are on all programs are on 50% discount. We are doing 50% discount because we are celebrating our 5 years anniversary. God has been so faithful. We have over 1,000 live births. I'm not talking about the children that died in the womb. I'm not talking about the miscarriages. I'm talking about children that people, even today, one of my clients delivered twin boys. And she called me, Jesus, I was busy. Oh, I did not know. So she sent me a message that, Mama, come and carry your children. One of my clients delivered twin boys. And she called me, Jesus, I was busy. Oh, I did not know. So she sent me a message that, Mama, come and carry your children. Oh, I was like, this is my next testimony. Me, self, I want twins. God, what? Waiting now. So now me make this food wey she chop come get 5 years. And I said we have to talk about fertility, we have to do discount, we are doing giveaway, so nobody should go. Even if your network is disturbing you, I heard somebody said our network is disturbing, we will post it and you will come and watch the replay. Very beautiful topic. My children were disturbing. I was like, the devil cannot use you guys, because even if it's 12 midnight, I must be here. So after here, you can send me a DM or click the link in my Instagram bio and then send me a message on WhatsApp. From now till Sunday, the 16th of April, we are doing a 50% off of all our fertility programs. And if you are here, your challenge is low AMH, poor air quality, poor uterine health, send me a message and we'll give you the ovarian function for 50% off. And then we are going over to our next topic. Don't worry, you people will ask questions and I'll answer. So our next topic is what is it? Sorry, I deleted them. Sorry, I deleted them. To improve your ovulation naturally. How to improve your ovulation naturally. So this one is very, very simple. For you to improve your ovulation naturally, you're going to be improving. Yes, I have program for block tubes and ovarian cyst. If the ovarian cyst is not more than, it's not up to 8 cm. Yes. How to improve your ovulation naturally? If you are improving your ovulation rate, you are automatically improving your fertility as a whole. So number one, you have to stick to a fertility diet. You have to stick to a fertility diet. And you can meet me for a comprehensive fertility diet, or you can still work yourself around it. So your fertility diet is a diet that is comprises of healthy nuts, seeds and nuts. We have things like lentils, beans, oats, plantain, unripe plantain flour, swallow, plantain, unripe plantain porridge, and all those things. So you need to have a comprehensive, you need to be on a fertility diet, then you need to maintain a healthy weight. You don't have to be very fat, you don't have to be very slim. Just keep it average so that you can carry, because when you get pregnant, some people add weight. Normally you add weight during pregnancy, some people lose weight. So you have to be normal, so that if any of those is occurring, you've lost so much weight and then you are pregnant and then your own pregnancy is the one that loses weight, you will not be too thin. If you now increase so much and then you are pregnant and then your own pregnancy is the one that you become robust like me. You are going with your husband for antenatal, they're telling you, madam, your son is looking for you. Which means it's your husband. I don't want to be my husband's mother. And then you have to eliminate alcohol. All those people that will say just a glass of alcohol, please, even caffeine, personally, I don't advise. Just let it be out of your system so that you can give your body all the possible chances. Because once you're approaching 30s, you see, they're saying everything is diminishing. The eggs, the cells, your whole body is trying to slow down. So you have to give yourself the possible, all the chances that are available there. Don't say because I have a neighbor, she's 50, she just gave birth to triplets. Your neighbor is not you. Your neighbor is not you, because God forbid, if that neighbor's destiny is to die if to die at the age of 40, then you say, because my neighbor is going to die at the age of 40, anything that happens with her happens with me. Father, it is my time to die. No. Your story is different and is special. Everybody's story is different and is special. And everybody on this planet Earth is special and is different, even if you're identical twins. So do not say, because only the positive. If I see somebody have twins, Father, I desire it. Me too, I want twins. What can I do? For this person that have twin boys, these people might have the same challenge, but you might not do the same program, because because this person that have hormonal imbalance with you, her hormonal imbalance might be as a result of chemo. Yours might be as a result of contraceptive, hormonal contraceptive, or might be as a result of stress. So even though you are going to be doing something similar, there are some things that you will do different from her. There are some things that you will do different from her. You might get pregnant before her, she might get pregnant before you. So it's not a one size fits. I had a client one time, and then she did the program and gave it to someone, and this person started bleeding non-stop. And they wanted to be funny with me. The husband called me. I was like, you gave my wife a plan and she's bleeding. I'll sue you. I was like, oh God, what's your wife's name? Because I know all my clients. And what did I give her? He was like, I said, no, sir, I will soon cut this call. Let me know what your wife's name and happen, even though all your diagnoses are looking the same. Sometimes people come to me and they say, my doctor said this is my case. I have hormonal imbalance. I'll say, no, you have PCOS. I'm going to treat you PCOS. They say, that's not my challenge. There was somebody that came in 2022, 21 ending, and I told her you have endometriosis. She said, God forbid, my God is better than you. I was just laughing. I said, calm down. Calm down. It's not that bad. And then she left. She insulted me. She was so angry. I called my husband and said, me, I'm tired of this work. Said, like, God should look for someone else now. What is it? Mama said, well, what is it with you, sir? Somebody insult you one day. I'm tired. 3 months later, she came. She said, Ma, I'm so sorry. My daughter said I have endometriosis. I said, what? But me, I will not attend to you. I don't want your insult. She said, Ma, I'm so sorry. But I visited 3 doctors, but they said I did not have endometriosis. That's why when you say I was angry. It's a normal thing for me to rebook bad. I said, what? Even if it's me, sir, I will rebook it though. That's how they told me I have no eggs. I told the guy that I seen that doesn't have sperm. So talk. Come and do program. And then she started. Before you know it, she said her husband said, let them go and try IVF again, even though IVF did not work. They tried and she got pregnant. So please, if you have a challenge, even if you don't want to do it with me, because you must not like me, you must do it with me, do it with a doctor or a fertility specialist so that they can help you, guide you. Sometimes people share the programs with people and it works for them, which is perfect. It is your favor. But then some people are not as favored as some. You go and jam rock and then you start treating, and when you come, I'll even charge you higher. Except you don't tell me that they shared my program with you. But if you tell me, I'm gonna punish you. Okay, so moving forward, you have to take prenatal vitamins when you are trying to conceive, you are trying to balance your hormone, you are trying to ovulate. And some prenatal vitamins are very, very good. Things like vitamin D result in production of sex hormones, and this sex hormone helps you in getting pregnant. And a lot of women who suffer from lack of vitamin D, they have low estrogen. 40% of women with low vitamin D do not ovulate. They have ovulation dysfunction. Then vitamin D deficiency in pregnant women put them at the risk of having a preterm birth, having gestational diabetes, preeclampsia with pregnancy. These are people with low levels of vitamin D. See my own here. I've been taking it for, I think, for 2 weeks now, because I said I'm trying to conceive. This is vitamin D3, 1000 IU. This is my own. This is my own. I don't know why when you are showing something online, it's showing upside down. Maybe I should turn it like this. So this is my own vitamin D3 that I've been taking, because is going to help you. Women who are going for IVF and they have good levels of vitamin D, they have 40% chances already of being pregnant. That's why all my IVF clients, all the people that are on my IVF preparatory program, vitamin D3 is on their supplement. If they are here, they will testify that vitamin D3 is one among their supplements, because it's one of the most important things on your program, especially for women who are going in for IVF. Vitamin D3, 1000 IU. Vitamin D3 even improves sperm health. It's good for men as well. Improves sperm health. Where am I? I'm here. It improves sperm quality, improves reproductive health, it enhances immune system, improves implantation and lowers the risk of miscarriages. It decreases the risk of a mother having infection during pregnancy. That's those I'm talking about vitamin D. It decreases the risk of asthma, eczema in newborn babies. It reduces the risk of autism in newborn babies. Babies that have autism, most times, sometimes the mothers have low levels of vitamin D. And then it plays an important role in immune modulation for mother and baby. And the foods, there are a few foods that have vitamin D, are rich in vitamin D: cod liver, salmon, canned tuna, egg yolk, oatmeal, orange juice, beef liver, mushrooms. You see, just a normal thing. That's why I say being improving your fertility, sometimes it is not so much, but then it requires patience and time. And why a lot of people don't get result is we are not patient enough. We want result immediately. We want something. It's true. If me sef I have result immediately, I'll be very happy.